this video, we're going to learn a really, really cool technique which can help you to break the cycle of anxiety. And that's something called a Heart Coherence Technique. It's a breathing technique which will really, really start to break the cycle of anxiety and calm you down. And it's something that you can use at home to practice, or if at any point during your day you start to get a little bit anxious, you can use this breathing technique to really, really calm yourself down and free yourself from anxiety. Now, you may have been taught when you were at school that, the brain, this is my artwork there, the brain sends signals to the heart along neural pathways. What isn't so widely known is that there are more signals being sent from the heart to the brain, going that way. And these have a profound effect, have a significant effect on the emotional processes and your feelings and your emotions and even your memory. You know, this is why some people who have anxiety think they have a bad memory. So the heart will send signals up to the brain. And obviously, if you are in a stressed state, it's going to send different signals up to the brain than if you're in a calm, relaxed state. And this has been studied now for over 40 years. So it's well and truly been researched. And the effect is really, really powerful. So there are, if you have different patterns of heart activity, this will accompany different emotional states. So it's all linked together. And you know, a lot of times I spend time on anxiety forums, and a lot of people will say, you know, I'm getting, my heart's fluttering, I'm getting problems with my heart. Is that anything to do with anxiety? And the answer is yes, absolutely. The two things are linked. So we need to take a look at these. And what we need to start doing is to start generating stable heart rates, heart rhythms. So we're going to learn to take charge of these heart rates. So we want stable heart rates. And stable heart rates occur in positive states. And obviously the opposite is true. Unstable heart rates occur in negative or stressful states. And as I say, this is why if you're anxious, you get palpitations and things like that. So the key is to start changing that round and reversing that effect. So what we want to do is to be able to learn a technique that helps us create stable heart rates. And we're going to do that by a special breathing process and using your imagination and to recall positive states. And we're going to link those together. And this has huge benefits for yourself in the way of health benefits, in the way of emotional benefits, and also in the way of just your thinking. You know, your memory will improve, your general cognitive skills will improve. So let's have a look at the actual process. So as I say, this is called Heart Coherence Technique. Or simply put, heart breathing. So step one, and we're going to go through the steps first, and then we're going to actually go through the processes together. Step one, you can do it either with your eyes open or closed. It doesn't matter. Some people just prefer to do it with closed eyes because they can then shut off from the outside world. But obviously there are going to be times when you can't do that. So it doesn't really matter, whichever feels most comfortable for you. Step 2 is we're going to focus or put our attention on our heart, on the space around it. Okay, we just put our attention on our heart. Now for some people, I think it's probably a good idea, particularly when you're first learning this, is to just place both of your hands across your chest like this at about where your heart is. And that gives you a good way of focusing on that particular area. Okay, and then step 3 is what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in and out rhythmically and imagine, just use your imagination, that the breath flows in and out from your heart. So as we put our hands here, we're going to imagine that as we're breathing in and out, that the breath is coming in and out from your heart. Okay? So it's, as you breathe in, just imagine it circulating around your heart and going out. So that's step 3. Once we've relaxed into that, what will happen at that point is you'll start getting a bit of coherence between your heart and your brain. But we're going to really multiply that now by we're going to add positive states, positive feelings. And what I'm going to ask you to do at that point is I want you to think of a wonderful, positive, happy memory. And it could be a time as a child, could be a time as an adult. Just a wonderful, wonderful, positive, happy memory. Okay? Now, I don't want you to think about it intellectually. I want you to feel it. Feel what you felt when you're in that wonderful memory. And then as you keep breathing, we're going to just keep thinking about that wonderful memory and keep breathing in through your heart. So if you're ready, get yourself in a comfortable position, preferably sitting down, and either with your eyes closed or your eyes open, doesn't matter. Put your hands across your heart, and then I want you to start breathing slowly and deeply. So breathe down and just focus on your heart. And just imagine, as you breathe in, that the air goes in through your heart and circulates around your heart. And as you breathe out, it breathes out from the heart. So just imagine it breathing into the heart, circulating round, and then as you exhale, imagine it coming out. That's right. So just keep breathing gently in and out from your heart. Just imagine that breath breathing in, swirling around your heart, and breathing out from the heart. And as you continue to do that now, I want you to recall that wonderful, happy memory. And to say it could be at a time as a child, it could be at a time as an adult, it could be a birthday, a special occasion, it might be a birth of a child, anything. As you begin to recall a special, wonderful, happy time only, just bring that wonderful feeling back. As you continue to breathe in and out from the heart, just feel that wonderful feeling. Feel all these positive feelings. That's right. And if at any point your mind wanders off, that's okay. Just bring it back to the breathing and that happy feeling. So just think of that happy memory and just feel the positive feelings as you continue to breathe in, focusing on your heart. And as you do this, you are building the coherence between your brain and your heart. And your body is beginning to relax and to distress. All the stress is beginning to leave your body. That's right. And just continue to do this for a while. as I continue to breathe along with you. That's right. And as you keep breathing in this way, I'm going to continue to talk now. So what I want you to do now is I want you to practice this. Practice it daily. You could do it once a day for 5 minutes, or you could do it 3 times a day for a minute. It doesn't really matter. Just practice it. Because what you're going to start doing is building heart coherence, which will have lasting and profound effects. And if you want to know more about this, Google the Heart Math Institute. They will have tons of information. There are courses you can go on. But really, this is all you need to know right now. This is a really, really powerful method for you to start taking control of your body and your emotions. And if you do this, you're going to notice your anxiety is going to just melt away. The more you practice this, the easier it becomes, because you're going to be learning and building new neural pathways in your brain and your body that will allow you to take back control of your mind and body. So what I'd ask you to do now is to come back to the room. If you've got your eyes closed, open your eyes. Come back to the room now, only as quickly as you can hold on to this wonderful relaxed feeling. And I want you to practice this and let me know how well you're doing. This is a really, really powerful technique, but like everything else I've shown you, you really need to practice this, because this is so important. To break the cycle of anxiety, you've got to do something different. Einstein once said that the definition of insanity is to keep on doing the same things and expect a different result. Well, in order to become free of anxiety, you're going to have to do different things. You're going to have to learn how to think differently, breathe differently, use your body differently, exercise differently, probably even eat differently. So do practice this technique. Make sure you do it over and over. And you can do it, once you get used to doing this, you can do it when you're walking along. You can imagine just breathing from your heart. And if you followed one of the other videos where I talk about opening up into peripheral vision, you can combine the two, which really has a profound effect. So do practice this and let me know how well you're doing. See you soon.